And we are back. Browns franchise. And in the last episode, we ended up winning. Well, we had our bye week, I should say, but the game before that, we ended up beating the Ravens 27-21 in overtime. Which now leads us to the 49ers. This game should be very interesting, to say the least. But without further ado, there's not much to really talk about. Ooh, their offense seems to be pretty bad. Obviously, they have 96 overall Christian McCaffrey. We're going to defend the inside run. Blitz counter seems very smart. 3 turnovers ain't happening. An interception's doable. 74 overall quarterback. It's definitely doable. Hopefully we don't sustain any injuries. I mean, that's about all there is to say. We're currently tied. Actually, no, we're not. The Bengals are currently leading the North, but we're, right there at 3-1. Ravens are right there as well at 3-2. We're going into this game completely healthy. In terms of players who are missing. Ethan Pokic has been injured for like the past 2 weeks now. We're just really hoping he can get back as soon as possible. Jordan Konazik will also be able to return soon, even though he's on IR. Everyone else, I think, is unfortunately going to be, as you can see, out for the season. Which really does suck, but we're going to have to move past it. It'll be really nice to get Ethan Pokic back, because currently our center, we only have one, is Nick Harris. And then our backup, I don't know his name. It's like Luke Whittam, who's a left guard. He's our backup as a left guard, so that's pretty bad. Kansas City does end up losing their first game. We actually are receiving the ball first, as Jerome Ford is going to return that up to the 25. So we see Nick Chubb and Deshaun Watson. If we could just get those turnovers down. Granted, he's done really well. He had a 3 interception game, so, if we could just kind of turn that down a bit, I think we'd be very good. That was a gain of 3. The big man for the 49ers defense, obviously, there's 2 of them, Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. Nick Bosa ended up getting the huge contract extension, making him the highest paid defensive player in NFL history. Unfortunately, that was a gain of 4 by Nick Chubb, by the way. For some reason, well, actually, I think I was able to give him the contract extension. For the other guy, the highest paid player in NFL history, Joe Burrow, I literally couldn't give him his proper cap because he was just, you're not allowed to adjust salaries past $200 million. He's making $275, so that's, a big amount of money that we're not able to do. Seattle and Cincinnati playing each other. Let's go Seattle. Alright, bringing up a second, 3rd down. This 49ers defense already doing a very good job like they, are supposed to. They are the bright spot of the team. Deshaun Watson, I don't know why he tried to scramble there. Javon Hargrave and Nick Bosa are going to get half a sack credited to them. 4th and 14. Corey Boricaz is just going to boot this ball away. And that kick is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here is Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant turned relevant. As last year he led his team all the way to the championship game, even after sustaining. Because he was third in line on the depth chart. Both starter and backup got injured. And both of them are gone. Jimmy Garoppolo, who was the backup, ended up signing a 3-year deal with Las Vegas to become their starter, who outplayed as well. Their starter, who only played, I want to say it was 2 games before getting injured, or 1. Trey Lance, who got traded to back up Dak Prescott. And we forced a 3-and-out on our first drive, so that's great. So yeah, it's now Brock Purdy's show. He is the lone quarterback remaining of the 3. To the 31, that is Donovan Peoples-Jones, who has been very quiet on the offense. As Nick Chubb's going to turn it up. Get up to the 47. What a game. 16, I believe. Donovan Peoples-Jones is more than likely, and I'm sorry to say, gone. Nick Chubb once again down to the 20, or excuse me, the 19, extra 5 yards. That's going to set us up for the red zone. Nick Chubb already doing his thing. Through the 4 games we've played, 2 of them have been 100 yards. I believe actually may have got 100 on the Ravens game towards the end. He's already, 60% there. But yeah, going back to Donovan Peoples-Jones, he is more than likely going to be gone after this season because, well, just throwing it away to Sean Watson. Gonna break the 4th wall for a sec. That injury actually sucks. Immediately reminds me of the injury Nick Chubb suffered in real life. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, he suffered a definite season-ending injury, but potentially a career-ending injury with that knee. He it did things it was not supposed to, and yeah. So, I'm gonna address it. Nick Chubb, I don't care about how long it takes. I hope you're just able to at least recover from that injury. Your health is more important than football. Christian McCaffrey gets a big run all the way in midfield. So, don't rush it. It's fine if you never play again. I'm just hoping you're well and, you recover. Baltimore lost 10-16 to Tennessee. That's what we're talking about. Christian McCaffrey also going very strong so far. We lead 3-0. Hopefully we can just, win this game without much of a fight. But at the moment, the 49ers are driving. Christian McCaffrey's getting good runs. Brock Purdy's delivering dimes. Seattle's up 14-0 over Cincinnati. There we go. That might be a touchdown. Down to the free. McCaffrey. He's averaging 12 a carry. That's going to do it for the quarter. So here are the stats for those of you curious. We obviously read 3-0, but that doesn't mean a whole lot when, you know, the 49ers have it first and goal at the free. They go to McCaffrey, and he's going to have a walk-in. The extra point now to give them a 4-point lead is good. Jerome Ford gets back to the 25. Nick Chubb is back out there. Or no, he's not. I was lied to. But Pierre Strong is currently the featured back, gain of 5 to David Njoku. Pierre Strong is, I believe, running back 2, so probably going to see a lot of him. Fred Warner played beautiful defense. I don't know what Deshaun Watson saw there, but Deshaun, don't throw that again. Third and 5 now. Hit the running back. That's a smart play. Pierre Strong of 37. That's a first down. First and 10 from the 37 now. Miami leads 7-0 over Carolina. First carry for Pierre Strong. He's going to get 13 yards. That's a great first carry for him. Gonna go right back to him this time. Fred Warner there to make the tackle for a gain of 3. The Browns traded I believe it was a 4th for Pierre Strong. Gonna be a loss of 2. And this is because, you know, they don't have a power back on the roster. Deshaun Watson. The ball's out, but it is recovered by Cleveland. And 4th and 3 from the 44. They're gonna punt. It's one of the few occasions where I'm supportive of Watson. Oh, unable to pin it. That's one of the few scenarios where I'm like supportive of Watson fighting for that first down. You gotta work on the phone window. Once again, sorry to break the 4th wall, but now, obviously, with Nick Chubb's injury, the Browns signed Kareem Hunt, kind of give him a reunion. I'm not going to do that because, one, I'm pretty sure Kareem Hunt's already on a team in this, you know, thing. And 2, I started this series before the Nick Chubb injury and before the Kareem Hunt signing. So, because of that, I'm hoping, well, because of that, I'm not signing Kareem Hunt. And because of that, Nick Chubb isn't, you know, well, he is technically injured, but he's not, hopefully he's not, you know, that injured. Because I honestly don't think you can put a timeline for how long it's going to take to recover from that injury. Delivering a dime to George Kittle. They pick up the first down. Here's something, alright? We're doing pretty solid so far against Brock Purdy. But, man, CMC is just doing his thing. Juan Fornel's tackle. I think we can win this game if Nick Chubb returns. If he doesn't, then well, I think it's going to be an upward battle. And unfortunately, sorry to break the fourth wall, but if this was real life, Christian McCaffrey would be on the ground in pain if he got this many touches immediately. And he's not just going to get so many yards every run. That's not how it works, EA. I get, you know, you draw favoritism and all that. Christian McCaffrey being one of them, if you didn't know. Dude has, like, for the past few Maddens, just been broken. What a play. Greg Newsome. I don't know if you should be celebrating. You got burnt, and you are lucky you got that pass deflection, because he had an easy touchdown if you don't. And he gets the first down because, look, he's going to break the tackle. He's short. And he's injured. 4th and inches. They're going to send the field goal unit out there. Play for the fake. Play for the fake, man. They do end up kicking the 40-yard field goal, and it's good by, Jake Moody. That's his name. I knew I could figure out eventually. As we now have a minute 47 free timeouts to go. You know, score. Minute 43, and now Nick Chubb is apparently shown here. Does that mean he's going to be entering the game? No, it does not. He is the only back not featured, actually. Pierre Strong and Jerome Ford both out there. Jerome Ford, number 34. You didn't know. Pierre Strong, number 20. That's a great first play to Elijah Moore. That is another great one. Elijah Moore is hands down the best receiver on this team so far. He has played so good. Indy and Jacksonville tied at 14. A team with 1 loss and a team with no wins. Amari Cooper was wide open as well. Sucks he wasn't able to get that because he could have got a huge run after the catch. Oh, Deshaun. Take a breather, man. That's twice now you've got lucky. The screen pass. Pierre Strong. Down to the 37. This is going to be either a 54-yarder, a punt. 54-yarder for Dustin Hopkins. There we go. And that kick is no good. Wide to the left. That now gives San Francisco plenty of time. Unfortunately as well, Christian McCaffrey's already back out there, so his injury was, you know, fine. But if I do not see Nick Chubb out there to start the second half, I think he is, unfortunately, out for the game. What a catch. That makes it 3rd and manageable and allows him to keep the timeout since he got, you know, out of bounds. Which he was going to get out of bounds if he caught it. 3rd and 5. And it's broken up. That's a bad punt. We do have a chance. Obviously, for me personally, I'm trying to get to around the 40 and then a Hail Mary is what I see possible. That looks exactly like what happened. Easily going to probably take a shot for a Hail Mary. Or beta PI. And, nah. But entering half, we're down 10-3. I see Cincinnati's losing 21-14 to Seattle. Here are the first half stats. There they are, for those of you who are curious. I mean, we're beating them in literally every stat. We have more yards, more snaps. But, yeah. Starting out, we're heading to Cincy, Ohio. Staying in state, Seahawks lead 21-14. Joe Burrow with 2 touchdowns, one of which going to Jamar Chase. That's a good game. 3-1 versus 4-1. Next, we head to Chicago, where the Vikings lead 24-14 at half. Kirk Cousins 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to Jefferson. Fields, Herbert, and Mooney all with a touchdown as well. And finally, we're heading across seas to London, I believe, where the Titans win 16-10. Lamar Jackson with a touchdown. Tannehill with a touchdown. 2 interceptions. Derrick Henry 100 yards. DeAndre Hopkins with a touchdown. Thank you, Tennessee, for helping us out. Here is the highlight play. Oh, we saw the Christian McCaffrey touchdown, and I'd argue the biggest conversion there was that George Kittle play, so I'm not surprised to see that. They're going to elect to return it down at the 19, and boy did he get slammed. We're also giving Nick Chubb a bit of extra time to recover if he is going to return as well, which is good. Because, you know, they get ball to start. You already know they're handing it off to McCaffrey first play. They're going to get a gain of 2-3 yards. Shelby Harris looked like he got on the tackle. Alright. Second down now. Quick throw. It's going to be caught by Brandon Ayuk. Took a big hit but was able to hold on. Third down and 3 now. Quick pass to Kittle. He's going to hold on to it, and they're going to give him the first down. I am going to take a more in-depth look at this. Oh, he has the first. I knew his body was across, but I saw the hands reach out. But that was due to contact, so that doesn't change anything. Once again, George Kittle making a good catch. Got hit right as he caught it. Held on to it. You already know. Yep, breaking 2 tackles. First one's reasonable, but that second one, that spin move, he's twisting his ankle. Fucking snapping it in half or some shit. That's Christian McCaffrey. Third down, they're running it. They're getting at least Myles Garrett with the lockup. That is, I believe, the only player who can make that tackle. 4th and 5, I doubt they go for it. They don't. It just doesn't make sense to their own side of the field. Looked like he almost botched it, Donovan Peoples-Jones, but he didn't, so. Stop highlighting Nick Chubb. Just because you show him trotting out there doesn't mean he is. Yeah, I think Nick Chubb's out for the game. Which, I don't know how winnable this game is now. Because Deshaun Watson keeps doing that. That's the 3rd time you've done it, bro. Don't. Just don't, man. A keeper with Deshaun Watson. He's got running room. Get on the ground. Down at the 41. Thank you. That's all Deshaun Watson needs to do. He needs to either A, work on his carrying, or 2, work on his sliding. David Njoku injured? Nah, he isn't. He's on the right side there. Between the O-line and DPJ. Watson has time. He finds Njoku. Up to the 44. New Orleans leads 14-7 over Houston. They are all over on the tackle. Handoff. Pierre Strong. He only gets a gain of 2. Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. Going deep is Watson. He has a man. That's Donovan Peoples-Jones. And one of its biggest plays of the season is a big touchdown. Speaking of, by the way, Indianapolis leads 17-14 over Jacksonville. And we're back. We're a point away from tying with the extra point. Come on, Dustin Hopkins. It's good, and we have a tie game with just under 3 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. Turned up to the 25. I want to say that's Ray McCloud. Christian McCaffrey so far. 6 yards of carry and a touchdown. You already know they're going to hand it off to him. Ooh, great tackle there. Dalvin Tomlinson. He was easily getting a first down, but you only gave him 4 because of that tackle. It's going to be a read option with Purdy, and Myles Garrett blocked his guy into him to bring him down, and then gets a tackle him. 3rd and 11. Short lead 7-3 over Tampa. Guys, stop allowing these 3rd down conversions on the sidelines. We win these games. They're going to run it. Oh, no, they're not. George Kittle in this game just catches everything thrown to him. Let's talk about it, by the way. Trent Williams, who is, oh, no. Who is one-on-one pretty much every single play with Myles Garrett, has done his job to the absolute max. Why are you celebrating? What did you do? I can understand Christian McCaffrey. And we have one final quarter left to play. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. Even without Nick Chubb for a majority of this game, we're still beating them in terms of rushing yards. Meanwhile, they've handed the ball off to 2 different guys who are both very good. Both X Factor. There's Elijah Mitchell getting involved. And he gets a very good rush of 11. Just going around everyone. He is a, in my opinion, trade candidate. If Nick Chubb is, out for a long time. Oh, they have a linebacker on CMC. And he didn't go that way. Greg Newsome once again getting beat. Either that or he played that very well. But getting the bat down. Greg Newsome is an amazing corner, man. We have his 5th-year option to talk about. Throwing it away. 3rd and 10. Defense. They're more than likely going to look towards the sidelines on like corners and out routes. Don't allow it. Wow, they went to the middle to Ayuk, and he had him, but he missed him. And they're going to trot out Jake Moody for the field goal attempt. Another 40-yarder. I believe he's 1 for 1 from 40. And he's 2 for 2. Minnesota, by the way, I saw leading Chicago 31-21. So, 49ers, with just over 7 minutes left, have a 3-point lead. And this is Cleveland's, chance. I feel like this drive... Harrison Bryant, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Sean Watson has running room. Slide if you need to. Oh, juking outside. He holds on to it. And we're already at midfield. We have fumbled twice now. Recovered it both times. There's not been a single turnover this game, I believe. Pierre Strong just isn't there. He had those 2 great runs. One of them was right before half, which they were honestly probably expecting a pass play, so. I think we should try and stray away from running with him. Maybe try and get Jerome Ford a bit more involved if Nick Chubb is out long term. Oh, Nick Bosa. Oh, we're double teaming him. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Browns. This is the fucker you decided to give 64 mil to the next 3 years? That's a great punt. But we gotta probably force a 3 and out to have a chance. We got these 3 timeouts, and here, defense, they're gonna run the football. They're gonna run it. Oh, no, they're not. Now they're gonna run. Oh, yeah, they probably will run it. Man, it really sucks that Nick Chubb is injured. What a play. Locking him up. What a play! Juan Thornhill getting up and batting it down. 3rd and 12. In my opinion, they're going out routes or Kittle up the middle. Okay, we are going to have probably like 350. Like 350 something. .357. We're at our own 29. This is winnable. I hate the start. Stop giving it to Pierre Strong. You know what Pierre Strong is? He's a power back. We're not in a 3rd down and 1 scenario or a goal line situation. Stop giving it to him. He hasn't done shit. If I could control the play call, I would sub him out immediately, which I can. I'm allowed to sub him out. That's with the depth chart. There is a penalty. But he took it back to the house. So if this is on the O-line, then Javarius Ward celebrating. It's either on Javarius Ward or Joe Bitonio. It's on Javarius Ward. And we get the ball at midfield and keep the game alive for us. 2:49 now. Watson clearly did not learn from mistakes. Oh, Eric Armstead down with an injury. Nick Bosa still has his X factor, man. We got to get rid of that thing. Watson, you got to complete a pass, bro. He got down. Deshaun Watson got down. Indy leads 2017 over Jacksonville. Dude. I don't know what to do with Pierre Strong. We got to get him out of there. And I made a mistake. Man, that's all me. There's nothing to say I can change about that. That's literally all me. I was not expecting that. I was expecting him to draw back more, but he played that route perfectly, and I'm really hoping they give me another chance. Because I seriously don't like EA when it comes to this stuff. No, we're done. This is the game. They might honestly run it. They did. It goes nowhere though. So we're gonna have a minute 47 and no timeouts to go to distance. I don't know, man. I know this game. We're gonna get fucking locked down every play. And Jack Conklin gets injured again. Deshaun! You had him! Coach suggestions are the wackest thing in the game. Who would call any of those plays? I'm genuinely, like, wondering. We gotta get it going, man. We need 3 yards. Why would I? Okay, where are all their plays at? Here they are. I knew we had it. Make the extra point so they don't get a field goal opportunity, man. I'm sorry to have to keep coming in, man, but I can't with these games. EA's done it too many times to where I'm legit, like, paranoid it's gonna happen. Whether it does or not, I'm probably not gonna get over this until probably at least the first season, maybe even 2 are done. Should have seen Bears franchise, man. That was actually the most unenjoyable experience for me. I had to deal with BS plays so often. And then we had this series where we started out with, 70-yard plays. They have 6 seconds left. you know this is the game. They might have time to like hit Christian McCaffrey for an out route. That's game. And we win another close one, man. How long are we into this? 40 minutes? I keep needing to check the player stats. Watson did pretty solid. Gaffrey did awesome. Nick Chubb did so good. Elijah Moore did his thing. Donovan Peoples-Jones, free for 83 and a touchdown. That's better. Only one sack allowed by both teams. That's an amazing game. Or, excuse me, sack. Well, I know what the sack was. It was Javon Hargrave and Nick Bosa. Alright, but looking at this game, the end of this game, or, you know, all of it, it's pretty clear to me that I need to put Jerome Ford at running back 2. Even if he's worse, I always got to see what he's got. Greg Newsome, we got to, of course, upgrade him. Give him man-to-man. Dude's been elite for this team. But on to next week. Ooh, before we do that, actually, Nick Chubb is not here, so that is a bright spot. I have no idea how Cincinnati did. I saw they were losing. It was like 31-28. I'm hoping that they were able to hold on. Jerome Ford's only a 67 compared to Pierre Strong's 69. We'll put Pierre Strong at the power halfback, though. Well, Nick Chubb's actually 98 at it compared to Pierre Strong's 60. I thought Pierre Strong was, you know, strong, power back. Guess not, but we're going to get Jerome Ford as the backup, even though we traded a 4th. I am going to advance week, and I do want to check the stats of Donovan Peoples-Jones, because he has been unbelievably quiet. The Bengals did end up winning. I'm going to guess they won 35-28. What? I'm pretty sure the Seahawks are literally winning 31-28. I don't know how that happened. I could be wrong. Stats and awards. We gotta check. Oh, the offense has been horrific. So we gotta maybe get the coordinator out of here. Wow, never mind. Donovan Peoples-Jones is only 1 catch behind David Njoku. I feel like he's been amazing for this team. And has more catches than Amari Cooper. That actually really, like, shocks me. So he's barely third on the team. Maybe it's just because he's averaging pretty much. He's averaging the most on the team as well, which makes sense. He is a deep threat. So maybe we have to think about keeping him around. I thought he's just kind of been non-existent, but he's been here apparently. There were a few trades that also happened. And by that I mean, ooh, there was oh, it's not gonna show, is it? But apparently, Derrick Henry's unhappy with the Titans. He's trying to get out. There were a few trades that I'm just going to quickly show while we have the time. Ooh, Robbie Gould gets released. Tristan Hill gets released. We might have to... We're going to get him back on the practice squad, like ASAP. But here's a new one. Drew Tranquill got traded for 2 sevenths and Nick Cross. And here's another new one as well. Oh, there's a few of them. Let's go over. Lions trade a 5th round pick to the Eagles. The Eagles and James Houston. And the Lions traded Milton Williams. Another one. Colts trade Mo Cox to the Broncos. The Broncos trade Baron Browning to the Colts. And these are the ones I saw. Were these free, I believe? Yeah. So I'm really interested in getting involved in a trade. There is one. I'll just show you which one I've really been kind of eyeing up. But first, I'll just do it probably off camera now because I completely forgot I have to release the guy from our practice squad. We'll go ahead actually and we'll just do that now. Get Tristan Hill back on our practice squad. I'm sorry, Davion Nixon, but we're going to release you back into the, we're going to get Tristan Hill back on his practice squad, man. He already knows the team. Oh, never mind. Now that I'm thinking about it, he's legit not practice squad eligible. So we're just going to ignore that. Davion Nixon, alright, nothing ever happened. You've been here the whole time. I can't remember if it was on the Chiefs, though. I know I was considering trading someone. It was a middle linebacker who had 1 year left. It was a 67 overall. Here it is, Duke Riley. I have no idea why, but I am very interested in him. And when I go to get offers, it gives me the same thing. And I'm really considering this 2024 6th, 2026 7th. Because we get to keep our pick. Well, we get a pick that's projected to be 2 picks earlier. And then the 7th isn't like too bad because it's into the future. But I'm not going to do it quite yet because I want to wait just a bit longer because he's probably never going to play for us. All right, let's take a look at our roster. I don't even know if he'd be linebacker 2. He might be linebacker 3. Yeah, he would with Jaylen Brown. So, I think we're going to hold off on him. Because ultimately, it doesn't mean much. He's not going to be re-signed. And Anthony Walker is a solid linebacker at the moment. He is 28, and I believe 2 years left on the deal. Maybe only 1. Which, if it's 1, then he's super cheap. So it doesn't make much sense to trade for him. It makes sense to trade for someone who has multiple years left, but that's kind of why I haven't. Because every other player I've looked at, they're asking for way more due to, how many years they have. which is completely understandable. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to look at trading. We honestly probably going to skip this Colts game and go straight to the Seahawks. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you guys next time, which will probably be the Seahawks game because we're probably going to, well, in the next episode, we're more than likely going to sim this Colts game and then play the Seahawks game. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. And see you next time.